So, listen up. You're not going to believe this, but TCG Invocation just came out, and I've already made a deck with a 90% win rate, if not higher. So, this is how the deck works. I'm going to give a quick deck tech of the deck, and then I'm going to post some gameplay at the end, just a single game, just so you can get an idea of how the deck plays. So, first off, we're going to be a Diluc hyper carry deck. Bennett is there sort of as a backup flex, but if you can get Fantastic Voyage to work this one, then it provides just a super huge bonus. Fischl's there for the weirdest reason, right? You'd think that maybe Jinku or another character maybe will be better, but no. Fischl's there because if you use Oz, at the end of your turn, you can proc Overload in a weird way, where Oz is the one proccing the Overload, or you can have Oz apply Electro, and then you have Diluc proc the Overload. The benefit of this is that you can mess around with a game strategy while setting up your Hyper Diluc. So, first off, we play Flowing Flames. Flowing Flame is just an efficiency card. If you play your Flowing Flame, then your Diluc, you essentially get 2 E-skills for 5 dice. It's pretty simple, pretty much at that. Fantastic Voyage, this Grand Expedition, is pretty much the buff flex card. If you want to switch this out with anything else, more redundancy, you pretty much can. Wolf's Gravestone should be pretty self-explanatory. You slap this on Diluc, and you can pretty much snipe entire sides with it. Crimson Witch of Flames, same thing. Mana efficiency, and pretty much just an overall good card. Liyue, Warf Harbor, and the Kokomi card basically draw 2 cards for 1 die. This at the end of your turn, and 2 usages, whereas the Kokomi one. Favonius Cathedral pretty much is just there as end of turn healing. If you need it, it does absolute work. Trust me, you'll see in the gameplay. Paimon also there, just generates some long-term advantage, but don't be scared to fodder this card. It's pretty much if you have a bad hand and you need to set up, you can use Paimon. Katheryne is there for the fast action switches. So quick editor's note. I realized I didn't actually compare Katheryne or give a good enough reason for it. I did compare Katheryne to Noel's card, Leave It With Me, and I found that the general consistency over multiple rounds just ends up being of better use than a singular card. That's pretty much it, without it actually affecting anything. Tubby is pretty much here to help you get these into play. So these are called locations. Now what Tubby does is your locations cost 2 less elemental die to play, so once per round. So this goes to 0 and this goes to 0 each because they 2. So you can essentially go Tubby and then play one of these and it just generates incredible efficiency. These should be simple. They basically act as a ritual of sorts, where you play this, you gain Pirate Eye, it can blow opponents out pretty much out of nowhere. This card, the Bestest Travel Companion, should pretty much be an auto-include in every single deck along with Strategize, because it's just incredible fixing that just helps you get insane value. This, for the same reason, it pairs really well with Katheryne, because then your switches are considered fast and they cost 0. Strategize we already talked about. Star Signs is pretty much another flex card where you can fodder it if you really need to elemental conversion it, but it works really well to sort of fast charge things. You can also combo it with Katheryne where you pump up a Diluc skill, then if you're worried about Diluc, you switch him out, you can still do other things. Now the 2 send off is an interesting choice, but I found it's quite necessary. It's more so a card you will never use, but it's there for the Oz, the Mona summons, basically any other summon that you need to get rid of, you can get rid of. It's just there to basically snipe something and just put in the absolute value. I will be posting the deck list for this in the description, the written version, if you need to cross-reference everything, but this entire deck is pretty much cheap to build. I think these are 1,000 coins each, these are also about 700, so, and these you get through the challenges by the board. Everything else here you pretty much get either for free or it's cheap to make. So, go on to the gameplay and I hope you enjoy.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Let's finish this swiftly.
In the name of the Prinzessin!
Let's go.
Take me back. Ugh.
A forest ranger. Forever.
You're learning this?